Hi, everybody. I wanted to jump on here really quickly and talk about this article that I just read about Kim Zolciak returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm going to read this and then I'm going to tell you what I heard. Messy, messy, messy. There is so much going on behind the scenes in regards to Porsha Williams, Kim Zolciak, and Simon Gubadia. I mean, I don't have enough time to report it all, but let's get started. I'm going to read you this article and then I'm going to tell you what I heard. Now, the article says the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta is turning into a huge cluster F, according to the folks close to production. And let me tell you, people in production, they're really, really talking. They're going to major outlets. They're very, very frustrated. And they're frustrated because every move they make, Simon counteracts. I mean, he's really proven to be just very hard to fight. I really do believe that Porsha had no idea that this man was so, should I say, strategic. He's very strategic in his moves, and he is not going down without a fight. Let me get back to the article. It says that Kim Zolciak-Biermann is currently filming for the current season of Bravo's hottest series. Right now, she's not officially on the cast, but things could change. Here's the tea. According to multiple people close to production, the new cast members, Brittany Eady, Kelli Ferrell, and Angela Oakley, are not bringing the level of entertainment or drama that producers had hoped. One insider said that all three women are very high maintenance and more interested in talking about their businesses than their lives. It's really boring. And things are only going to get worse on the upcoming season. Because of the legal drama, Simon and Porsha's divorce, and Simon is trying to gag the network. He has forced production to pull back on Porsha's storyline. So, to try to spice things up, producers have turned to former housewives to add spice to the current season. It's being confirmed that Kim has already begun filming scenes for the show. And not only that, she has a new look this season. Her hair is gone from blonde to brown. It also states that the producers are trying to work with other former housewives like Sharrell Whitfield and Phaedra Parks to return to the show. So far, no deals have been cut. Now, let me tell you what I heard, people. Simon has really backed Porsha into a corner. We already went over how he befriended all of her friends, and so no one's really saying bad things about Simon except for Porsha. And it's really making her look bitter and like she's really just going after his money. Then he's been threatening the hell out of the network, saying things like, you can't film on my property, which I told you guys yesterday that Porsha tried to get an emergency motion for the judge to allow her to film in the residence, and the judge said no. So she really lost on that situation. Simon's also threatening the network by saying, if you portray me in a bad light and damage my reputation, or even worse, damage my immigration status, I'm going to sue. Okay, and you know how any network, name them all, when you say the word lawsuit, they back down instantly. That doesn't mean that he's right and they're wrong. They just don't want the hassle of a lawsuit. Therefore, Porsha's becoming damaged goods to the network. I mean, really, people, I can't even have a damn birthday party and say something like, Simon doesn't like chocolate cake. He's going to sue. So they really are in a crisis. Remember, we all were talking about yesterday, well, maybe she can just film at Shamia's house. Okay, yeah, that will work, but it still limits her on what she can say. Now, in reality, defamation is extremely hard to prove, but that also takes up time and money in a courtroom, and no network wants to go through that. Now, let's talk about what we reported early on in the season. There was rumors going around that Bravo really wanted Porsha back, and they were willing to do anything to work with her. She had certain demands that certain people returned to the show. One was Nene Leakes, Kim Zolciak, and Phaedra Parks. Well, according to the rumors, when Nene fell out with Porsha because Nene took Simon's side because of her boyfriend Yoni, rumors are that instantly took NeNe out of the lineup. Porsha doesn't want anything to do with NeNe right now, which is really, really crazy because these two really did maintain a friendship off of the set. They all used to party together and, it was a true friendship. So I just don't understand why NeNe came so hard at Porsha and, calling her all kind of names and you don't control me. And if I want to hang with she just really went for the juggler and it really wasn't necessary. All she had to do was pick up a phone and call Porsha and they can talk behind the scenes, but she went public, and I don't know what NeNe was thinking, but, sometimes I like NeNe, but sometimes she just flies off the handle, which is really sad because if you're a true NeNe fan like I am, we really want to see her return to the show, but she just keeps, putting her foot in her mouth. I don't get it. But anyway, the rumors are they never took Kim or Phaedra out of the consideration box. Now, do you guys remember when I was telling you guys that Kandi Burruss was not going to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? And they were really beating around the bush about it. They said, oh, we're just going to cancel the show in its entirety. Oh, we're just going to bring a few people back. Bravo is known. No. Let me be more specific. Andy Cohen is known for not being upfront with people. Now, I really don't understand it. He just is not up front. Now, I like Andy Cohen, and I'm pulling for him and the show. But, man, can't you just sit people down and have an honest conversation with them, even if it is the public? So the rumors are he really wants to bring Kim Zolciak back. Because let's be honest here, people, Kim Zolciak is Teacher's pet. He loves Kim Zolciak. He gave her that terrible show, which lasted, I believe, 8 seasons. What was it called? Tardy for the Party, something like that. The show was a disaster. It was okay in the beginning, but it was boring. There's no way in hell that show should have had 8 seasons. But he had to help Kim Zolciak. And then, not only that, Kim Zolciak was not smart with her money when she was making money on that disaster of a show. She did not save not one damn dime, okay? To say that Kim Zolciak is irresponsible with money, I'm being nice. I'm being nice. It's a disaster, okay? I really do think my 2-year-old granddaughter has saved more money in her piggy bank than Kim Zolciak had in a lifetime. So when Andy Cohen finally, out of necessity, had to pull her show. Of course, we hear her house has been in and out of foreclosure. Her and Croy always are bickering over money. Her life has been in a real shambles, okay, people? It's a disaster, a walking disaster. Now, you can't tell me that she hasn't called the teacher, a.k.a. Andy Cohen, and has complained like, oh, we don't have any money. I'll work. I'll do anything. I'll go on any show. Just bring me back. Please bring me back. I need money. That's her MO, people. She goes to Andy Cohen. He's always, in my opinion, this is my opinion, her first choice of revenue. And I feel that he doesn't want the public to know, but we know. We're not crazy. Every time that house that she doesn't deserve goes into foreclosure, all of a sudden, something miraculously happens, okay? Some secret donor comes out and helps, keep her up on her rent. And we, the public, we're not dumb. We know who's doing it. It's Andy Cohen. So, in my opinion, Andy Cohen had every intention of bringing back Kim Zolciak. Especially since she's good friends with Porsha. Porsha wanted her back anyway. She's going through this divorce. She's broke again. So really, it just made more sense to bring back Kim. But here's the problem. The cast doesn't like Kim. Don't forget, she made racist comments at the last reunion. She said she was the only white woman dumb enough to sit on a cast with all black people. Remember that? And I believe she was accused of using the N-word, okay? So just like he did with Kandi Burruss firing, he's going to do the same thing with rehiring Kim Zolciak, and that's beat around the bush, okay? Oh, we don't know if she's going to return, or oh, I don't know, I'm going to think about it. But no, you thought about it, okay? And you're going to bring her back. It is what it is. And we should have known as the public, because a couple days ago when it was quietly reported that Kim Zolciak has saved her house yet again, we should have known that Andy Cohen most likely stepped in, okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, no one else is going to help Kim Zolciak-Biermann. Not Croy's family, not Croy. I mean, not, what's his name? Big Papa. Nobody's helping Kim Zolciak, in my opinion, but Andy Cohen. And bringing back Sharrell and Phaedra, that's a no-brainer. The public really loves Phaedra. Andy Cohen has grown to love Phaedra. He put her on Married to Medicine. He put her on Traitors. He put her on The Real Housewives of Dubai. He really wants her back on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and so does the public. And the only reason she was not on The Real Housewives of Atlanta is because Kandi Burruss came straight out and said, if she comes back, I'm out. So he did this like really sly, slick manipulation tactic. I don't know what you call it. I call it beating around the bush. But believe me, people, Phaedra's going to be back on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And as far as Sharrell is concerned, she also will be back. I'm being told that she already shot scenes with Martell. That's Martell Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville. And to all those crazy people that are saying that Bravo would never work with Martell, they prefer Melody. They're not interested in Melody Cherie Rogers. They're interested in Martell Holt because they think he's good television. And not only that, I'm hearing they're going to pay him. Now, usually they do not pay the husbands and the boyfriends and stuff like that, but the rumor is they're going to pay him. And the rumor is they paid him, was the previous season when he came on as Sheree's boyfriend. So, you know, it's a mess, people. It is a mess. Let me know in the comment section, which parts do you believe? Which parts don't you believe? Or just leave a comment. Until next time, bye for now.